Welcome back, travel fans. I'm Morgan from the very unofficial travel guides, and I'm here in my cabin on the freedom of the seas, and outside of my balcony is Labadee. If you didn't know it already, Labadee is one of two private islands or beach areas run by Royal Caribbean. The other one is Coco Cay, and this Coco Cay is actually a real island, and Labadee, people call it an island, but it's attached to Haiti, and Royal Caribbean does not own Haiti, so I'm calling it like a private bay area. There are two attractions for adrenaline junkies here on Labadee. One of them is the Dragon's Tail mountain coaster, and the other one is the Dragon's Breath zipline experience. I did both of them today, but in this video I'm going to tell you about the zipline. If I had a couple words to sum it up in advance to describing the whole thing, I would have to say, first of all, wow, amazing, thrilling, and as I don't know if you'll be able to hear it in the POV video I did, but it's like soaring at Epcot in real life. You're flying over trees and flying over the ocean, and waves are coming up towards your feet, and it's all real. And but for the price, here's a negative side of it, for the price of what it costs to go to Epcot for a day and experience the whole of Epcot for a day, you can do the Dragon's Breath once. We booked before we got on board, so I booked it like a couple weeks ago, and I think it cost around $95, which it's expensive. It's too expensive. It's ridiculously expensive. That's how much it costs to go to a Disney park for an entire day. And this whole experience takes like an hour, and it's 2 zip lines. So if you're on a tight budget, I would say don't do it. And like, don't take out a loan to do it. But if the money is there, if you've got it in your budget, or maybe you can get somebody to give it to you as a present, I don't know, then I would say it's worth it. Once you get your tickets, you have to go to the little reception area. They'll tell you when to come back, what time your flight begins, I guess, and you get a bracelet. And then there's lockers there that you can rent for the whole day. They cost $8, and you get a bracelet for that as well, and it opens and closes the locker. We both had bigger backpacks with us, and they didn't let us take it on the zipline, but I think if you have a smaller bag, it seemed like other people had like fanny packs and stuff like that, and they took it. But I was kind of happy that we put our bag in the locker, because it just was one less thing to worry about and made it easier to enjoy this amazing experience. You get harnessed up down by the beach, and everybody in your time group waits together. Then you get a short like safety briefing down there by the beach, and then everybody walks back and up the hill to the smaller of the zip lines. And I have to say, it's smaller than the big one, but it's not necessarily small. We did zip lining in, where were we? St. Martin? St. Thomas? I think it was St. Martin. And that zip line was, the smaller zip line here is as big as some of the bigger zip lines were on that entire course, but that was like an entire course. After you do that, then you get into buses that take you up the side of the mountain to where the big zip line begins. And it's a very bumpy ride, and it was kind of fun. There's a moment though where you have to like leave the main perimeter of the part that's run by Royal Caribbean, and it's literally like leaving Jurassic Park. They're very strict and very careful about what goes in and out of this area. Does that mean that there's dinosaurs on this island? Once you get up to the top, then you walk over this long bridge up to the platform, and it is 500 feet above sea level. It is very high. So if you're afraid of heights, of course, this is not something you should be doing. Then you get strapped on and fly down the zip line all the way over to the other side of the bay, and it's totally thrilling. Huge adrenaline rush, and I really enjoyed it. If it just wasn't so expensive. Here's my video of the entire thing.
Alright, stand up for me, please. Okay, you're gonna follow me. Alright, guys, another 2 tubes can come out. Hold this bar for me, please. Alright guys, in your landing positions, chest right forward. Bring these elbows out to the side, chest forward. Excellent. Landing zone, flight deck. I have 4 flyers ready and loaded. Stand by their fly. Stand by their fly. Flight deck, landing zone, license Copy that. Sending 4. Are you ready, guys?
Yay! Woo! Thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm getting a lot of wind. It's like soaring, but in real life. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. That was fun. Bouncy, bouncy. How was it? It was amazing. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to get updates about when I post the next video from this cruise or other cruises or other tourist destinations around the world. Please follow me on Facebook so we can have more of a conversation, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and you can support me on patreon.com/veryunofficial. See you soon.